And Jess Weiner, she's joining us right now. Hello, Jess. It's good to see you again.
Guys.
Now, we just had you on the show like a week and a half ago, and you said you had some big news, but you couldn't share it with me then. You said I'd have to talk to you again. So shall we share the big news?
I'm ready to share the big news,
Let's
Cody.
roll the fancy video, shall we?
Oh, there's fancy video?
Fancy video!
After 36 years of American Girl's original characters, adventurous stories, and real-life advice, we have a big announcement. We are launching the American Girl Podcast Network. I'm Shay Rudolph, and I'm co-hosting the Smart Girls Podcast.
With me, Jess Weiner.
Hey, I'm Sydney Paulson. And
Look at that!
Hey, that's
Look at you! You know what you needed? Another gig. You needed another gig. You're not busy enough, Jess Weiner.
I know. I'm like becoming the Dick Clark of podcasts, Cody. It's amazing.
Okay, so how did you hook up with American Girl, and what's this all about?
You know, American Girl has been a partner of mine and a client of mine for a long time. You know, outside of many of the hats I wear, I'm a brand strategist and a cultural expert. And because American Girl is a 36-year-old brand really steeped in storytelling. I don't know if your kids were ever into American Girl, but American Girl has historical stories and modern stories and real life advice. And so it made it the perfect opportunity to bring their content to a podcast network for kids and their families. And so today marks the announcement of that network. It's available everywhere you listen to podcasts, Cody, and I am going to co-host one of the shows on the network. It is a show called the Smart Girls Podcast, and it's based on these incredible best-selling advice books for teens and tweens called the Smart Girls Guide, and I am co-hosting it with an amazing 16-year-old co-host named Shay Rudolph, who just starred on Netflix, The Babysitter's Club. So I'm joined by real-life human teens and tweens, and we're going to give some great advice to parents going through the growing up process right now.
That is fantastic, fantastic. Well, while you're here, can you help us out? Say if you knew somebody with like a teen daughter, any advice you would give to that person?
Oh, yes. Well, first of all, I mean, I can't imagine growing up in your house because I bet the dad jokes are on fire.
Oh, they're
at home.
terrible. Yes, they're terrible.
Like really bad. But I mean, here's the thing. You and your wife do such a beautiful job raising humans. But the biggest advice that we're going to talk about on the show, Cody, is a new way for parents to be listening and tuning into all of the information their kids are exposed to. And we've had this conversation before too, right? Like kids are not only influenced by obviously what's happening in the world and what's happening at school, but social media plays a huge role in their friendships and their body image. And so we're going to hear it from all sides, from experts, from young people, from older folks like myself with a little wisdom underneath their belts. And we're just, we're going to talk about a way that parents can better connect to their kids and kids can better connect to themselves. So the biggest advice I would say is let's start to teach our kids, boys, girls, everybody, that their biggest job in life is to really get to know who they are and not focus so much on the achievements or the accomplishments. It's stressing our kids out.
I think that's lovely. That's lovely advice. Thank you very much. I wrote that down. I will put it in my pocket.
You did not, you stinker.
I will. Jess, you have so much great content on your website. We're in May is, of course, Mental Health Awareness Month. You've got lots of stuff out there. How can they get in touch with you and read about it?
So everything is on jessweiner.com. But today my love is going, thank you for that lower third, americangirl.com/podcast. That's where if you want to listen to like 10-minute mysteries before your kids go to bed, or if you want a super fan club show or you want our advice show coming up, like I'm really here to kind of say, we've got a little light in the world, Cody, with this podcast network. I think we all need a break. We need some more joy and we need some more things kids and parents can do together. So all of that is on my site and on the American Girl site.
Awesome.
Hey,
all right. Well, thank you very much for the news.
I had a picture that I wanted to show Jess. Because my daughter, who is 17 now, but this is a picture of her when she was 11, and she got to do an American Girl fashion show with her doll. Oh, can I tell you, she was over the moon. So American Girl is a very big deal in our household.
Oh, I'm so happy. First of all, I need to, first of all, they look amazing. Matching outfits is the thing. and matching hairstyles. And what I will say, I mean, look at this beautiful. If I had this doll when I was little with curly hair, I would have loved my hair so much more. This is Yvette, by the way. But what I was going to say is that there's so much nostalgia now for American Girl because a lot of the folks who grew up with it are now having kids of their own and trying to bring it back together. But it holds a special place in people's hearts, which I'm learning. I love that picture. Thank you for sharing that.
Oh.
Yay,
Okay, big hugs. Bye. Love you, Jess. Bye.
See you guys soon. Thanks so much.
Bye.